Hello. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Hi. Um, hello. I don't have any particular topic in mind for today, but I just felt like chatting, so hi. Can Hello. Oh god, what is going on here? Hello. I don't know how to work anything. I hope okay. Hi, everybody. Oh my goodness. Let's be honest, Art, Ghost, Jonquil Jones, Lisa Michelle, hello. How's your Friday nights going? I guess for Let's Be Honest Art, it is Saturday morning. Hello. So yeah, I have no agenda here, and I don't even know how long I'm gonna hang out. Um, I just thought, I don't know, why not chit chat? But yeah, I have no agenda. I have no real topic, which is kind of weird for me because the only other lives I've done before, I really specifically had something to say. Um, so yeah. Oh yeah, Ghost. Where in the world are you? I don't want you to give away your exact location, but you said you're on Central European time, so I'm just wondering where that is. What happened to Grace Editorial's channel? No, is she gone? Radical responses? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. My freaking computer fan. My poor my poor computer is why whoa, okay, wait a second. What is going on here with Grace's channel? Why does she have a trans flag as her avatar and all her videos are gone? Did she get hacked? What? That's a link to her channel. Yeah, I don't know. I am shocked. Oh my god, my computer, please chill out, you stupid thing. I can only imagine that it is a hack because, oh god, let's see if she has said anything on Instagram. Uh, Grace. Ella said she messaged her and she's waiting for a response. No idea what happened. No, I don't think she was termed because um her video from her like channel intro video from 2 years ago is the only one that's still up. But what the heck? And her community tab is still up as normal. Wow. Let's see. She last posted on Instagram on February 9th. So, oh, her Grace channel looks okay too. Oh my goodness. Now we're on a freaking Easter egg hunt here. Grace editorial. Yeah, her. Oh man, I don't know if my computer is gonna sustain this for very long. The fan. Yeah, her Grace channel is fine. I wonder what happened. I loved her content. She always had really great videos. I really liked her. Did they leave a twins pod under her bed? I don't know what that means. Twins pod. She did a premiere the other week. Yeah. Well, and on her Radical Responses channel community tab, yesterday she posted might do a live later. So what the heck? Huh. Well, I hope Ella gets a reply and keeps us posted, because that really sucks. Oh, the body snatchers. Okay, sorry. It's been a long day. Um, yeah, she's always been so smart and chill. Yes. Grace is great. I love her content. I hope she gets her channel back and the videos get reinstated, because she's awesome. Yeah. So it's weird to be here and not have an agenda, because, like I said before, I've always had something specific to talk about, and today I don't. So I don't know. I don't know. It's so funny. I was like, because before, when I've done lives, like I said, I had a specific agenda and I was fired up and I was ready to talk. And then this afternoon, as I was like getting ready to come here, I was like not nervous, but like a little like, like I don't know. I don't know. And so I brushed my teeth and I put lip balm on and I was like, okay, I'm ready. Got freshly brushed teeth and lip balm. Oh God, yeah, thoughts. Oh right, yes, you mentioned this. Thoughts on Amy Challoner? Yeah, so Amy Challoner has been around the internet sphere for a long time because of his dad. Um, his dad. Well, God, where do you even start with this? His dad is a known pedophile, or convicted pedophile. Like, trigger warning, but I'm pretty sure there's something like over 20 charges or counts or something of sexual assault with minors. Anyway, dad is a convicted pedophile. Amy's husband is a convicted pedophile. Um, Amy is, of course, a trans male, not a woman. Um, uh, so I haven't really been like too up to date with what has been going on with Amy lately. I heard, like, I know that he got hired by Reddit and then was moderating some, like, I don't really know. I haven't been really following what's been going on as of late. I know he got hired by Reddit, was then apparently not, well, either they didn't do a very good job screening or they did and they just didn't care over at Reddit. Um, but yeah, subsequently got fired because of the outrage. Um, Amazing how associates with slash is a pedophile doesn't narrow down which Tim we are talking about. Isn't that the truth? Um, yeah, so anyway, got fired. I don't really know. Do you have any more info, Lisa, Michelle, or do you have anything to inform me about? Because I don't really, I haven't been paying much attention. I've just known Amy from like the general trans craziness internet sphere over the last few years. Ugh. But yeah, considering that, what is this? AHS? Considering that, what is AHS? Literally spams CP on subs. They want to get banned. Nothing surprises me anymore. Considering, I don't know what does that mean? I'm old and I don't know internet lingo. Against hate subs. Oh, against hate subs. My poor computer. I'm so sorry for the freaking fan. Like, literally, the only thing I have open is the live stream. Against hate subs, Reddit Troon Squad. Oh, I've never heard of this. See, I told you, I'm so out of the loop on like internet stuff. I don't know anything. Anne is a RadFam ally. Oh, that's good, because it's whirring away. Potato PC gang. Honestly, my poor little laptop, it's like 12 years old. Kiwi Farms has all the dirt. Oh, okay. Hello, Sharona. Hello, Saf L. Aw, thank you. That's very nice. That's very nice. I'll have to investigate more, but yeah. Um, Amy Challoner's just a garbage person and always has been. Ugh. And yeah, it's where to even begin? It's shocking. Well, it's not really shocking. It's crazy how often um the trans males in positions of authority or power or prominence, shortly after it comes out that they are pedophiles. Ashton. Oh, okay. I didn't. I have never ever known what his old name was, so I've always just, called him Amy. Yeah. There was a time where, well, there was a time where I was going to do a series of videos on prominent um, Tim predators, and then it's a lot of work. I did one video, but I think I actually made it private for a while because I didn't know if I was going to keep up the series or not. And then if there's only the one video there, it looks weird and out of place. Yeah. Ooh, this is good. The Mess We're In had a good episode the other day about the Amy thing, and they explained the whole thing in detail. Oh, okay. I will watch that. I really enjoy Graham's interviews and conversations and whatnot. So, yeah. Yes, I did a video on Eli Ehrlich, who is a prominent trans predator. And then I was going to do more. I had like a list of names of people to make videos about, but it's a lot of work, and I don't have a lot of time all the time to do the research. And we'll see if I ever continue it. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. The Substack article is good too. I missed that live. Oh, do you have to pay for Substack? Like, isn't it like a subscription, kind of like Patreon? Oh, I have only watched, I think I've watched two of Artie's videos on his own channel, and I watched him on The Mess We're In with Graham and somebody else, and I thought it was fine. But yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, not all trans. Yeah, I know. I know. Ugh. Yeah, it's frustrating because like I think all of us know not all trans, right? Like we all know that, just like we know not all men. But like everyone has met or knows of a trans person who literally is just minding their business. But that's not what we're talking about when we have these, pardon me, when we have these conversations, right? Like we're not talking about the person who's just like minding their business and not causing any trouble. Like you can make a not all trans argument as much as you want, but like yeah, enough of them are doing it. Yeah, enough of them are. And well, that's just right. Um, the ones that are being crazy off their rockers are the ones that are like quite literally trying to and even somewhat succeeding at changing history or the way history is remembered. And then, of course, effecting change in law and policy. So, yeah, like it doesn't matter if it's not everyone, and it doesn't matter if it's like a supposed small minority. They're hella loud and they're hella successful at getting what they want. So, yeah. Yes, they open our spaces to actual predators. That's exactly right. Like, the thing that drives me crazy a little bit about like the bathroom talk is like no doubt every single one of us has been in the restroom with a trans identified male who like minded their own business and we didn't really notice or realize or whatever, right? Like, no doubt that's happened, but that's not really who we're talking about. Like, personally, I'm not into any males, regardless, in the women's restroom, but there is a big difference between the trans women who pretty much pass on like a split second glance and just like mind their business and wash their hands and leave. You know, there's a big difference between that and someone like Yaniv. So I don't know. But I mean, that all that said, I'm not for any of the opening up our spaces to that kind of thing. Yeah, of course they're creepy and it's not appropriate at all. But I don't know. It's like someone like Yaniv, you would immediately notice was out of place and be like disturbed by. But like I said, there's definitely been a situation where we didn't notice, and that doesn't make it right and it doesn't make it okay. But there is a difference between those two kinds of people, I think. I agree. No males in women's spaces. Yeah, I agree. There's no such thing as an honorary women. Yes. Hi, Dworkin's ghost. Hello. Yes. Ugh. Yeah, it's super annoying. Without like giving anything away, but in my field of work, I have encountered two trans identified males, and it was crazy because both of them had literally like no passability whatsoever. Like, people say, well, ugh, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. The two I encountered were both like very obviously men, not doing anything to transition, but they were going by feminine names. And it's just like so, ugh. I don't know where I was going with that story. Who's coming to Framley? I wish, but money. And also, I don't know. I'm not traveling anywhere until I have had my vaccine. Honestly, I won't travel anywhere probably for all of 2021. Um, I don't know. I'm not comfortable traveling. I really wish I could go, but for me, I'm not comfortable traveling. Plus, yeah, money. I live on the opposite end of the continent. Let's see. Dworkin's ghost and our ghost. Hello, fellow ghost. A lot of lib femmes have closeted rap femme beliefs and just have to hide it to protect their careers and such. It's sad. Yeah, that's true for sure. Well, I don't know. Can you have radical feminist beliefs and be a liberal feminist? Like, I don't know. I'm pretty open with my beliefs in most aspects of my life. Um, Certainly, there are certain things that you can't really say in public, especially in the field I work in. Ugh. There hasn't been a single Tim I've encountered that I haven't clocked. Yeah. Oh no, I totally agree. Like, it's easy to clock somebody if you're looking, but like I think there's certainly people where like if you're just bypassing them on the street, you might not notice. If you're looking for like longer than 5 seconds, okay, but yeah. It is funny though, like I've been on Instagram on the like explore page, just like scrolling through, and I feel like I can always tell the trans-identified females. Um, I'll just like see the little square and I'll be like, oh, that's definitely a female. And then I open the page and sure enough, yeah, it's crazy. Oh yeah, I know. I've seen this all the time on Tumblr, like OP is a turf. Um, or you see the thing where they will just like copy and paste a post from a radical feminist and make a new post for themselves and be like stealing this because OP was a turf. Like, okay. So funny. So funny. No. Um, this is actually really funny because one of the two trans-identified males I was talking about just that I had encountered at my job, one of them's name was Bryce. That is too weird. How weird is that? Goodness gracious. That's too funny. Oops. Yeah. See, now I feel weird. I don't know what to say. I have no agenda. Passing trans women are less dangerous. I think that because they're all men, regardless of how well they perform femininity, they're just as dangerous. Yes. I guess it depends on what you mean by dangerous. Um, but when it comes to like male entitlement and male privilege, then certainly yes, definitely. Thank you, Sarah. That is very nice. They're still 50% stronger than us. That strength never goes away. Yes. You know, I was just actually, before I started this, I was on Reddit in the No Stupid Questions subreddit. I read that one every single day. I always learn something. But somebody had posted, I wonder if I can even find it again. Somebody had posted asking, what did they ask? Oh, here it is. They asked, are there any women athletes that are better in their sport than their male counterpoints? And like by and large, the discussion is like, no, there's not. Like you might find the one rogue female who can outdo a man in direct competition when it comes to sports, but their their strength, the way they've developed is it, it's no match for women, which isn't to say that there aren't female elite athletes who dominate their sport because obviously they are, but we just know that compared to like male bodies, male strength, male ability, like that's why we have sex segregated sports. They truly believe estrogen pills make them biologically identical to regular women. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, and you always see stuff about how, like, if a trans male athlete wants to compete in the women's league, they have to lower their testosterone to, I don't know I don't really know what the regulations are, like to 20% of what it was prior to transitioning, I think is pretty common. Um, and even at that, their testosterone is still something like 110 times more than a biological female's. So, like, it's so crazy. It's so ridiculous. There's no logical reason to allow this. Yeah, it boggles my mind. Testosterone is the great equalizer between these sexes. Yes. Hello, Richard, by the way. Um, yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? You're right. Let's be honest. In the Reddit thread I was reading, they were talking about how that is pretty much the one and only area of sport that women absolutely outpace men, and that is long distance swimming. Interesting. Very interesting. I'm guessing that has to do with like body fat because women obviously have more body fat. I don't really know. Diana Nyad, I know, yeah. Isn't is she a lesbian? She is, right? Or am I thinking of somebody else? Personal life. I'm on her Wikipedia right now. She is openly lesbian and is an atheist. Oh, my girl. Me too. Here we go. Normal testosterone in a woman versus men. Yeah. Whoa. I.e., a healthy man could have 500 times the testosterone of a healthy woman. That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, pale blue dot. Yes. Also, they were discussing, yes, when it comes to like high endurance, like those kinds of like, what are they called? Like the extreme ultra marathon-y, like where it's days at a time of like mountain climbing, swimming, running, jumping, like those ones that they do for like 2 or 3 or 4 days at a time. Women do outdo men in those cases as well. Yeah. Well, triathlon, yeah, but not triathlons, like the really ultra extreme versions of those. I know triathlons are running, swimming, and what are they? Running, swimming, oh, cycling. But like I'm talking about like the Barkley Marathon type things. Yeah. Anyway. Uh what do you mean by this, Princess of North America? I love your name, by the way. That the strength and size discrepancy between the sexes is heavily amplified by socialization. Um, please expand. I'm interested to know what you think. Biology is a turf. I saw this on Twitter, I believe. Maybe, unless we're talking about something different, but like the surgeon was like next to her, like giving a thumbs up. Is that the same photo? Oh, okay. Yes, it is. Smiling ass surgeon. Yeah, I did see. Pardon me. Oh my God. I did see that. Yes. Yeah, crazy. Man. Speaking of biology, just found out that the newest edition of eighth grade biology textbooks in my country now includes gender identity and defines biological sex as a choice. Oh, wow. I'm sure that has happened or is happening here in Canada, aka Canada. We have a lot of crazy shit in this country. Well, I mean, we know how and why. It's insane, but we know how and why. And in fact, most places would be uh, removing children from the care of parents who objected to this kind of stuff because it's discrimination and hatred. So, I mean, it's insane, but it's not surprising to me. Hmm. Yeah. Gender identity extend to wild animals and nature. I know. I know. It's like humans are just animals. We're just animals. So most things that you can find in animals, you can find in humans, and vice versa. And this is how you know it's entirely a socially constructed, man-made concept. Man-made concept. Oh God, I can't keep up with the chat. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I did see somebody, I can't remember where I saw it, but I saw somebody say something like, in 20 years' time, we'll look at this period as we do now look at lobotomies. Well, it's funny you say this, Ghost, because people are weird about misgendering their animals. Like, you could see a dog and be like, oh, what a good boy. And the owners will be like, actually, she's a girl. And it's like, okay, like, okay. So silly. You made a video about what did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, lobotomies? Was that you? Was that you who I saw that? Say that? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was you. Okay. I knew I saw it somewhere. I'm sorry. I didn't remember that that's where I saw it. It's on your channel. Baby 50. They're trying to bring electric shock on lobotomy. You know, I won't say I know literally anything about electroshock at all because I don't, but I do know somebody who had electroshock therapy. She and I are the same age. We're in our early 30s, and she had electroshock therapy when we were in our mid 20s. And it changed her life immeasurably for the better. So I'm not going to say like this is going to be the case for everyone who has it, and I doubt it is, but in the only exposure I have ever had to electroshock therapy, it severely helped this person I know, this woman I know. And she wouldn't ever change what she went through because her life has been severely changed for the better. So that's literally the only exposure I have ever had to it. And so I can't obviously speak on anything else. And I haven't done any research on it. So but I certainly have no doubt that it fucks people up too. So there's no one size fits all answer for any of this stuff, right? Yes, exactly. Exactly. You can't like well yeah, and see to me that's how you know that it's literally not real and that it's a mental disorder. Because like yeah, does anorexia or bulimia exist in animals, in nature, in wildlife? No. I don't know. I don't think it does, no. um Complete loss of memories, I suppose that probably does occur for some people. Um, the one and only person I know, like I said, she did not have this side effect. Clinically proven to be effective. Yeah, yeah. My friend who underwent it, like it really, 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 really was a positive thing for her, and she's grateful that she went through it. Wait, what? Some species of lizard or fish where, oh, that actually sounds familiar to me. Where the males would try and disguise themselves as female to mate with. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Yes, I agree. Yeah, it's just the modern day answer to conversion therapy. Like you can't do like traumatic conversion therapy mentally anymore, so let's do it physically instead. Exactly. No different, in my opinion. Sounds like the guys on actual lesbians. Yeah, yeah. I definitely have heard of this, so I'm gonna see if I can find uh, anything. Pretends to be female. Aha, cuttlefish. In the Sepina family, Sepia apama, also known as cuttlefish, have some males that are large and able to guard a female's nest, while other males are small and resemble females in order to sneak in copulations. So to me, that sounds uh they're not big enough to they're not big enough to be chosen by the female. So they okay, is it that they're not big enough to be female? I mean, oh God, they're not big enough to be chosen by the females, so they essentially rape the fish, or is it a tactic to get by the big beefy jock? I don't know. I don't know. Sexual mimicry is when one sex mimics the opposite sex in its behavior, appearance, or chemical signaling. It is most commonly seen within invertebrate species. Huh. Interesting. Sneaky. Oh my God. Okay, on the sexual mimicry Wikipedia page, there is a subheading that's literally titled Sneaky Copulation. Sneaky copulation. Oh, good Lord. Okay. In the giant cuttlefish, the male courts the female and transfers its sperm to a pouch below the female's beak. During this process, the female displays a body pattern of black splotches on a white background. Once the eggs are laid, the male guards the nest from any possible suitors or opponents. A quote-unquote second female is sometimes seen during a male-female interaction in close proximity to the couple. This female-looking cuttlefish has the same black blotches as a real female. If the big male leaves to fight other males, the individual approaches the female and copulates with her, usually with success. Huh. There you go. Cuttlefish exclusionary radical feminist. A serf or a kerf? Okay. What have I missed since I was reading Wikipedia? What is this? What is HSTS? Is still a man calling himself a woman. I am so behind on all of the acronyms. Oh my God. What does HSTS mean? I agree with this. Yeah, it's weird that people will pick and choose which individuals they'll use preferred pronouns for based on what? Homosexual, transsexual, aka man with oh okay. HSTS. Interesting. How do you guys learn all these acronyms? I don't know anything. I have an over it account, but I really don't engage. I don't post anything really, or I don't even read anything. So I don't know. I'm not up to date with any of the stuff. Pronouns aren't prizes for well-behaved twins. I agree. I agree. Yeah, I don't use them. What do y'all think of butches who get a mastectomy but don't transition? I think it's really sad and fucked up. And there's a whole lot of misogyny, internalized misogyny, and probably body dysmorphia going on. I don't know if I think I've only really encountered or heard of one person doing this. I would never call a man she ever under any circumstance. I know. God. Okay. So, I had to attend a Skype conference once. This was pre-pandemic, before anyone was ever using Zoom, so it was by Skype. Um, at work, and it was like a town hall thing, and there was like 400 people in attendance, but no one had their webcams on. It was all just audio, right? And it was hosted by a person with a typical female name. But when the host started speaking, the voice was very obviously a man's voice. And I was so confused for a second because it was like, I don't know, Beth, for example. And once we were all like ready to go, he came on and he was like, okay, everybody, like, my name is Beth and I use she, her pronouns. And it just killed me because, like, he had to tell everyone, obviously, that he uses she, her pronouns because anyone listening could very clearly hear that it was a man speaking. And it just made me laugh. Ugh. And actually, oh my God. Okay. So in that same town hall, it was about, oh God. Okay. So this is the story. It was a diversity and inclusion town hall hosted, of course, by a trans identified male. Anyway, he put up the whiteboard option, being like, everybody go ahead and type on the whiteboard some of the things that you identify as. And, uh, people were typing in like, I'm a mother, I'm a social worker, I'm a wife, I'm a soccer player, I'm a whatever. And I and Beth was reading all of the responses out, saying like, oh, these are all these different identities. And I typed in on the whiteboard radical feminist, and Beth started to say and then went silent and skipped over me. It made me laugh. And then, oh my God, I have so many stories from this one conference. Somebody messaged me privately being like, radical feminist, like, fuck yeah. And I was like, oh, like, are you in our localized radical feminist Facebook group? And she said, no. So I said, okay, like, let me invite you. So I did. And then a couple days later, she posted in the Facebook group being like, oh, I thought radical feminist just meant passionate feminist, and the things that I see you guys talk about in here are really transphobic, so I'm gonna leave. Bye. Oh man. Yeah, it was really funny. Too funny. Okay. Um, yes, name changes are no problem. You know what? I honestly, whatever. Anyone can change their name. I really don't care about that. But what freaks me out is the fact that you can change your birth certificate's sex. Um, Pro gamer moved by Radical Ramblings, literally. You can change the sex on your birth certificate. Like, changing your name, whatever. I honestly don't care. But when you can literally change history because the the amount of births in whatever year you were born, it will now be marked as a male birth if you were born a female, or a female birth if you were born a male. You're literally able to change history with that. And that fucking scares me. That is really crazy. Yeah, I don't care about changing names either. Anyone can do it. In the cases of Yaniv or other predators, yeah. Where did I see in the news somewhere? I think it was in the United States, but maybe it was here in Canada. A bill being proposed that would bar anyone convicted of a violent crime to change their name ever. I thought that was pretty interesting. Where did I see that? This whole live is just me telling you guys things I saw and then not remembering where I saw it. That's the whole thing has been. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Violent crime name change. Oh, that was here in my province. Okay, I knew I saw. I knew I saw that. Alberta government proposes amendments to legal name change rules for violent offenders. Some violent offenders would be banned from legally changing their names in Alberta under proposed amendments to the province's Vital Statistics Act. Bill 61, the Vital Statistics Amendment Act 2021, would impose the ban for life on anyone the court has designated a dangerous or long-term offender. It would also prevent people deemed high-risk offenders by police from changing their names. Interesting. Very interesting. I live in the most conservative bullshit province in the country, and most of their policies I abhor, but I would be down for this one. Your puppy's name, 27 pounds. Holy, I don't think you did tell me her name. Whoops. Personally reading Katie or Beth or some thinking it was a real woman and then finding out it's a Tim pisses me off. Oh yeah, it pisses me off too, like certainly, but you know, we live in a society where it's perfectly acceptable for anyone to change their name. So, you know, I don't know. Violent criminals should not be allowed to change their name. Yeah, their name choices are always, yeah, you're right. Tim's always choose like really flouncy names. Hello, Patricia. That feel when you live in a society. I know. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I think there's things that we should be fighting harder. Changing your name is not really one of them, but changing your sex on the record, that is crazy to me. That is crazy to me. So crazy. Ugh, this is exactly why Yaniv changed his name. Um, he changed it to Jessica Simpson. So obviously, when you Google Jessica Simpson, you're going to find the pop star. Um, I'm Gonna Love You Forever by Jessica Simpson, I maintain to this day, is one of the best pop songs ever written. Sidebar. And her voice on that song. Whew. I think we gotta stop saying dysphoria because it's just a simple medical mumbo jumbo term for discomfort. Yeah, I think like body dysmorphic disorder is a thing, dysmorphia. I don't really understand how anyone can argue that body dysmorphia disorder and gender dysphoria are different. Yes. Charlotte, that's a big one. Charlotte Clymer, he's a POS. Gross. How come there's no there's no trans-identified males named like Gertrude or Bonnie or I don't know, Margaret? They're always, yeah, Lily, Chastity. Lily is one of the dudes who directed The Matrix. Yeah, Patricia. Yaniv, JY, changed his name to Jessica Simpson. I love the name Bonnie too. Sex dysmorphia. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Oh. Good times. I haven't heard anything crazy about JY lately, which makes me nervous. It's like parents who haven't heard their children for a couple hours wondering what they're up to. Yes, they do. So many troons named Rose. Really? I don't think I've found any or seen any. Ugh. Have you guys seen those stories where like I saw on Reddit once, I think in one of the advice subreddits, a young lady was, oh, Rose of Dawn, sure enough, yeah. Okay, a young lady was saying that her brother came out as trans and changed his name to her name. Her own brother changed his name to his sister's name. Ah, that's terrifyingly creepy. That is beyond creepy. Ooh. I also heard one story where a I think I saw this also on Reddit, um, where a woman was posting about how her brother also came out as trans, different woman posted that her brother came out as trans and changed his name to the name of her unborn daughter's name that she was currently pregnant with. That is so fucking creepy. Oh my god. What? I don't think I've ever seen a transracial Tim before. That's crazy. Ew. Buffalo Bill shit. You know, it's funny. I literally watched Silence of the Lambs last weekend. That's so funny. Good movie. Really good movie. The moment you first meet Hannibal Lecter in that movie is so creepy, where he's just standing right in the middle of the cell, like rigid as a board. Oh, creepy as fuck. It all comes down. Whoa, that's crazy. It all comes down to power and control. Have you never seen that movie, Patricia? Because it's damn good. Damn good. Oh, there is that one guy. Yeah, there's that one guy. I don't know if it's Filipino. I think, unless we're thinking of different people, but I think he identifies as Indian, and he is I think he's the women's officer at the University of Victoria. Let's see. Yeah. How do I find this? Anyway, I don't know. There's too many results for me to find out who he is, but he's a trans male, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, he identifies as Indian also. Indian, ugh, that's so creepy. Both transgender and transracial. Creepy as fuck. We're thinking of different people. Oh, okay. Oh, he got canned. That's good. Ugh. Ooh. Also creepy is the troons who want their children to call them mom. Ugh. Yikes. Big time creepy. He's extremely tall and scary too. Yeah, I have heard that. There is a pretty visible trans-identified male in my community who I see downtown, I'd say once a month or so. Um, and Ghost, this guy is not actually Indian. He's a white guy, but identifies as Indian. Anyway, the guy I see downtown in my community, he every single time I see him, which I said is like once a month or so, he is dressed in leather chaps, a leather vest, a leather hat that has cat ears sticking out of it, and he also wears a clip-on tail. And I see him, yeah, about once a month. And he's always wearing the exact same outfit. It's bizarre. Yeah, not a fetish at all. Oh, it's so creepy and weird. One time when I was in university, I saw two dudes in the lineup for Tim Hortons, and both of them had clip-on tails on. Why? Why? Like, keep that shit at home, please. No, she's been pretty silent for a long time, but I don't really blame her because why should she post anything on Twitter? Like, J.K. Rowling is a billionaire. Um, if she posts anything on Twitter, she's just gonna get inundated with harassment and bullshit. So why? She doesn't need to post anything on Twitter. She doesn't need to engage. Like, she's made her money. She's doing whatever she's doing in Scotland. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't. I think she's probably quietly behind the scenes, using her money for good. We know that she has personally reached out to and connected with many of the UK radical feminists. So like I'm not too concerned about J.K. Rowling posting on social media because I think she is content to use her money for good with the women she's connected with and the organizations she's connected with. We don't really need her to be vocal or a spokesperson about it, like she said her piece, everyone knows where she stands. So I don't expect her to be like our town crier on Twitter or anything. So, yeah. What do you mean? The politicians? What have I missed? What did they put in the water in Scotland? Did I miss something? There's a good well, they haven't posted in a long time, but there's a good radical feminist YouTube group for Women Scotland. Oh, they posted 2 weeks ago, but they don't post anything regularly, but I don't know. They have some good content. Oh, I haven't I haven't really heard of any of this. Like, I mean, I know what happens, but I mean, I haven't heard anything in particular. But I don't really engage in like the gender critical sphere of social media. Like, I have a Twitter account, obviously. I have an Instagram account, obviously, but like I don't I follow like one or two radical feminists on Twitter, and I don't really like engage when it comes to that kind of activism or keeping up with stuff. I just don't have the energy to like constantly see it all day long every day. So I just, yeah, my Twitter is like not at all radical feminist related. It's just like I follow my friends, I follow like some pop culture stuff I like, but yeah, I don't engage as much as some people do. which is fine. Do your thing, but I just can't. I can't let it consume me. I devote enough time to this channel. Like, literally, I post a video once a week, and I currently have a video scheduled once per week until the middle of May that because I get so fired up that I just like record a bunch of videos in bulk and then I have to spread them out. So I can't devote too much more time to like Twitter and Instagram stuff. I can't. I'm banned everywhere. I'm trying to think if I've been banned anywhere. I have had a Reddit account shut down. Have I been banned anywhere? I don't think so. More and more. I know we lost Vanessa Vokey, which really sucked. Big time. Yeah, Twitter cracks down. I've had tweets of mine reported and then like they're deemed like offensive and I have to either appeal or delete them in order to keep my account and get out of Twitter jail. I've had that happen. I can't. I can't because for me, obviously, the trans stuff is a part of what we're working on here, but I also devote a lot of my time when it comes to radical feminism to thinking about other things than just the trans stuff. So I don't know. I find that a lot of radical feminists or women who call themselves radical feminists, there's a difference, um, devote so much time to just the trans stuff and nothing else when it comes to radical feminism. And that kind of annoys me. I know it's like a really pressing issue, but there are other things we can talk about. I did not know this. Is it still under her name or what? Vanessa Vokey. Because I know her she created another channel shortly after, and then that was deleted right away. And then when you search her name on YouTube, it's just a bunch of like shit trying to dunk on her. So I don't know. Yeah. The threat of doxing. Yes. That is. I have mixed feelings about this. And I understand that me talking about this whilst my YouTube account is anonymous is kind of ironic. um, the more women speak out, the more we don't have to be afraid of doxing. Like, there's strength in numbers. I am very openly a radical feminist in my real life off of the internet and also in some of my social media accounts. This particular YouTube project is anonymous because I just wanted an outlet that is not tied to me in any way. So yes, there is a very real threat of being doxxed, but uh, they can't dox everyone. And if there were more women who were speaking out and doing real world activism, which is the thing, the less scary it would be because you would have women to rely on. Yeah. I've made videos about this. Well, they're barely even gender conforming and brag about how feminine they are. It's not a requirement to not be feminine to be a radical feminist. I speak a lot about my critique of femininity, certainly, but I mean, one does not have to be gender nonconforming to be a radical feminist. I'm not feminine nor gender nonconforming. I'm just, I exist how I am, but yeah. But yeah, I've also talked about this in other videos too, where like women will call themselves radical feminists, but they have no idea of any radical feminist theory at all. They're just actually gender critical. And frankly, some of them genuinely just do hate trans people. They really are just transphobic and they think that's what makes them radical feminists. And it's like, no, there's a lot of theory that goes along with it. And then when you present any of that theory, they're like up in arms about it. So that drives me nuts. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I have to catch up on the chat. I've missed so much. Oh yeah, I'm totally with you. At least be critical of it. Yes, absolutely. Like I'm very critical of femininity and patriarchal beauty. Um, I mean, I speak about that a lot. Anyone who watches any of my content can attest to that. The TRAs are really targeting the anti-porn, anti-prostitution, anti-pedonormalization people before anything else. That's radical feminism. Oh, how do I'll have to try to find it. Whoops. Yeah. I identify as tired. Tired of it all. Exhausted. Man. Okay, let's see here. Okay, well, all of my other lives before have been ironically 1 hour and 6 minutes. I don't know how I did that, but I'm now at 1 hour and 7 minutes, 8 minutes. So maybe I'll just wrap it up. Why? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I identify as an oppressor of men. Yes, please. Okay, tomboy for life. Good to know. Okay, well, yeah, I think I'll probably wrap this up. I appreciate people spending their evening chit-chatting. But yeah, thank you for coming, Lisa. I don't really have much to say. Like I say, I didn't have an agenda here, but we got some good chit-chatting going, and this was fun. And have a good weekend. Yes, you too, Pale Blue Dot. Good night, Michelle. Posting tomorrow. Oh, good. That's nice. Oops. Have a good day. Thank you for coming. This was fun. I still feel crazy that people want to spend their time here. It's so nice. Okay, I'm gonna go now for real. Bye bye, Ghost. Bye, Patricia. Bye, Hydra. Bye, Saf. Bye, y'all. Bye, Jonquil. Bye, Sharona. Everybody go subscribe to Lisa Michelle because she's gonna push a video tomorrow. Okay, bye. Bye.